Hi, my name is Maya Botek. One of my biggest passions is traveling, so today I thought it'd be really cool to show you guys how to use a really popular travel website, which you've probably heard of, called Expedia. So I'm going to show you some of the really cool features and how to use it in depth. So first off, we're going to open a new browser. I'll just use Google Chrome, and you're going to type in expedia.com. Then you should get this web page. You should see this logo, and this picture will sometimes change, so it might not be the exact same picture. Anyway, so here you can, if you only want a flight, you can do that. Hotels, cars, cruises, basically anything having to do with a travel or a trip, you can do on this website. So I'm just gonna plug in flying from Fort Lauderdale, and then we will fly to Los Angeles. Okay, so we're going to select that, and then here we're going to choose the dates. So I'll do the 22nd to the 31st. Here I'm just going to put one room, one adult, and keep that the same way. If you only want to stay in a hotel for part of your visit, you would just check off this box. Anyway, this is just to check off which airline seating you want or which class you want, so I'm just going to leave that there because I don't really care. Search. Okay, so our results popped up. If you see this price, this shows you how much it's going to be for your entire vacation per person, including hotel stay and flight information. So this is the overall price for the nights you choose to stay. So on the left-hand side, you can just verify all your information. Here, if you want to narrow down where you're staying, so let's say I want to stay in Beverly Hills, I can just update, and it'll refine my search to just show me hotels in the Beverly Hills area. Here you can choose how many stars you want, if you want a nicer hotel versus maybe one that's a little bit less. And then here you can just choose if there's anything in particular you want. I'm not going to choose anything just yet because I want to look at all the options. So here it's just sorted by most popular. So this will show you kind of like a mixture of best value and the ones that people look at the most. So I'm just going to kind of scroll through here, keep an eye on the price, and see what looks within my budget. If you can't really find anything based on your price, you can just go to price and it'll sort that by the cheapest bundle to the most expensive, but I'm just going to stay on this main page and keep looking. So this looks like a pretty cute place. It's not too much money. It's a little bit on the expensive side for this trip, but I'm still going to give it a shot and look at it because sometimes you will see that there are discounts. So this is really big, but I'm not exactly 100% comfortable with that hotel, so I'm going to keep looking at the other ones. Okay, so this looks pretty cool. I'll look at this one as well. Oh wow, it has a really high rating. Here you can look at the map to see where it is in relative location to some of the other places you may be visiting on your trip. So this kind of shows me the general area of the locations. There are multiple ones, so this red dot just signifies which one I'm currently looking at, and that'll show me where it is in relation to the other places. So I'm gonna look at these pictures. This looks like a really nice hotel. Great views, great rooms, so I'm going to go ahead and book it. So you're just going to click select. That'll show you the total price for the entire trip per person, not per person, altogether, sorry. And you're just going to click select, and it should take you over here. So now you're going to select your departing and returning flight for the trip, and I'll just go with this standard one. And it's a non-stop flight, so I'm good with that. Now I'm going to choose my returning flight, and I will also choose this one. So now you're just going to go here, confirm all your details, and continue booking. These will just show you if you want to rent a car during your stay, if you want to go certain places. Sometimes they have discounts, but I'm not going to do any of that right now. So continue booking. And here you're just going to input your information. You want to make sure that everything over here is all verified and that everything looks to be the same way you inputted it at the beginning. And everything looks good. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out my information, click continue booking. Just follow the steps and you should be good to go. Thanks for watching.